Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the weekly Wednesday Wargaming questions and answers. It's an off-the-cuff video, guys. What that means is I record and upload. You won't see my fancy editing skills on this video. You won't see my interest at the beginning, nothing like that. I do have a transition button, so if there's noise outside of my control, I can stop filming, wait for it to pass. These weekly Wednesdays essentially are a Q&A. You guys ask me questions and I answer them. They are primarily model focused, of which is primarily 40k stuff, Games Workshop 40k stuff. There is terrain questions from time to time, and some general information about myself and what's going on in the workshop. So you can hear some noise in the background. That's because I started to film and the kids decided to come outside and jump on the trampoline. Good job. Anyway, massive thank you to everyone that from last week's weekly Wednesday that commented and wished wife, good health and everything else. She's out of hospital now. She's back at home. Dermatitis is what she had. She is caused by swelling of the intestine, and then you get an infection there. It's quite bad. It's quite serious, but she got it from lifting heavy stuff, and that can happen. So if you feel resistance, ask for assistance, guys, because don't be lifting stuff by yourself if it's too heavy for you, because you don't want to be that sort of pain. But she's at home now. She's on antibiotics and she has some other medicine to take that helps her. Helps her. She's on a special diet as well. 26th of December, she can go on to a high fibre diet. Just to make sure that there's nothing still blocked in her intestines and causing her any problems. So hopefully, she'll be back to normal. She's off work until after Christmas, so as you can imagine. But yeah, it's good to have her home. Okay, so me and Mark had our last game of the year today. It's Chaos Knights versus Dark Angels. Absolutely, it was a brilliant game. A brilliant game. I really enjoyed it. One of my characters for Dark Angels that was on the table today, I'm going to review the data card today. I don't think I've done the data card before. If I have, forgive me, but I don't think I have. What I actually need to do is have a piece of paper and write down every data card that I've done, so I know if I've done it or not. That's something I'm going to probably do for next week. Even though next week, weekly Wednesday is Christmas Day, I'll probably film it on the Tuesday, just upload it on the Wednesday, because there's no way I can come over here on Christmas Day. I can't do that, I'm afraid. But yeah, the last game of the year today is fantastic. I'm going to be probably the first, maybe the second game of next year. I'm going to be using a Drukhari list. Okay, I know it's crazy. I'm going to use the Drukhari models I have. I'm going to use some of Mark's as well. And I said to Mark today, you might have to, guide me through it, because I don't know. I know from playing against you, but I don't know, ins and outs of everything. I said it's not a problem. Use some of my models, not a problem. So that'd be interesting, I think. That'd be very, very interesting. Especially if I pick a list and Mark goes, oh, that's a bit mad, I didn't think of that before. Or he goes, I thought that, but I didn't think it'd work. And it's, I think it'd be very interesting. But anyway, I love your painting style, but why don't you follow the box art? There's a few reasons why I don't follow the box art. The first one is the people that do the box art, they paint the models for box art, they are the best in the world. Okay, they are the best in the world. They're absolutely fantastic, amazing what they do to do it professionally, and they could probably spend maybe 3 or 4 months on one model. Okay, I don't have that time. None of us have that time really to do that. Well, we do, but when you're looking at 2,000 points, you don't want to spend 3 months painting one model, regardless whether it's a character or normal truth. But also because I like to paint it my own way, my own colours, my own ideas on it. And for you guys watching, especially for everyone that's new, new to the hobby, this shows you that you don't need to follow the box art. You can just, use your own imagination, do it the way you want to do it. Yeah. I'm looking at the data card down here. There's a purity seal on the marine there, and there's all writing on the purity seal. I'm not going to be able to do that. You know, anyone that does do that to models, fair play to you, well done. But I'm not going to do that. For me, that's half an hour spent. I could do something else. But anyway, I'm not knocking anyone that does, because it's fantastic. Same ways as people that do like the gun barrels. I'm not going to do that because I've got so much to do. But you know, it looks really cool when you do it. Will you be doing an end of year review this year like you did last year? Yes, I will be. For those of you that are new to the channel, don't know what that is, December the 31st, New Year's Eve, what I do is I clear the table here, and I clear the table before that, but I put everything on the table that I've built this year, and I've built / painted this year on the table. And there'll probably be prints as well on the table as well, because I've done a lot of printing this year. And that's not just 40k stuff or model stuff, it's everything, well, sorry, not 40k stuff or Games Workshop stuff, it's everything that I've done model related will be on the table. Put into factions and armies and whatever else, and I'll go through and just show you everything that I've done this year. When I did it last year, I surprised myself last, New Year's Eve, exactly how much is here, that I did that year. I think I don't know if it was the first video of last year, but it was close to January last year. I think it was Dark Reapers that were built. They were built or they were painted. But I know they were one of the first, within the first couple of weeks, they were, and when I put them on the table, I was like, hold on a minute. I was scrolling through and looking, going back and looking at the videos, which ones I built and painted. I was like, wow, that's, I didn't realise they were, I thought I'd painted them before that, but no. Anyway, yes, I will be. What paints do I really need? If I said to you, you need every paint, I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth at the same time. You don't need every paint to paint your models, but it's handy enough to have as many different colours or shades of the same colour as possible. Like where I will paint, say, Wildstacker red layer paint or Wild Rider red layer paint over a Corn red. I'm sure there are other red layer paints I could use that I would put on and go, oh, actually, I like that more. Now, what I used to do when I lived in England, I'd go into the Games Workshop, pick up a few bits and pieces, and then pick up, say, 2 pots of paint. A shade, a paint, 2 shades, whatever. They were called washes then, but 2 paints. One would be one that I need, whether it be one that I need because I've run out of it, or one that I need because I use it a lot and I'm almost run out of the other one. And the other one would just be a random colour to say, I want a yellow today, there we go. I want a blue today, there we go. But I would try to make sure that I'm not picking up the blue or the yellow that I already have. What I do at the moment, when I order stuff from Air Hobbies, is for every order of €60 or more, it's free delivery. So when I order my bits, it could come, say, I don't know, 55, 56 euros. I will then grab a few paints and add it to the list. So it could be a paint that I want, and it could just be a couple of random paints. That way I build up the paints. Now I may not even use that random paint I bought for 3 or 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever, I don't know, but I have it. I also get paints from the Combat Patrol magazine now. Before it was the Imperial magazine, but now it's Combat Patrol magazine. Again, some of these paints I'll use, some I won't. When you get like an Allen key set, okay, we all know what that is. When you get a pack of those, there's probably only 2 or 3, maybe 4 keys in there that you would use most 99% of the time. I apologise for that, but the other ones are there anyway. So it's handy to have them, because once in a while you'll come across and go, oh, I need this big one, or I need something a bit smaller, or I'm going to bring you down and show data card now because they're getting out of control. And then we'll go into the weekly vote. Now, before I go to that, because I'm going to go straight from the data cards to the weekly vote. The weekly vote is, I'll show you a host of models, and you guys comment below on this video what models you want me to paint for next Monday's painting video. Now, with that said, next Monday is Christmas week. So I work in retail, so it's going to be flat out. Now I'm going to try and get whatever model is, some of it painted up on the Sunday and then finish it on the Monday. If I don't and it's not until like the Thursday that it gets done and paint and put up online, I do apologise, but you know, it is a busy. The Sunday, the Monday, and Tuesday, they're going to be pushing for, you know, almost 2 million. So in sales, so that's how busy it's going to be. But with the storm that hit England last weekend, Holyhead got smashed, and apparently it won't be fixed until the ferry port won't be fixed until the 15th of January. So there was loads of lorries lined up, and they're having to be diverted around. So hopefully we run out of stock. That starts arriving in, and we can literally just take it out and pack it out. The problem with that is a lot of the fresh stuff's going to arrive in, and it's going to be that day's date or the following day's date, so it's going to be waste straight away. But it's been a few days delayed, because it should have been here like 3 or 4 days ago. But anyway, yeah, so I'll chuck the comments below in this video for what you want to vote for. You can vote for whatever you want, but don't say I vote for everything, because it won't count. But you can say I vote for any of the Necrons, any of the Tyranids, any of the Death Guard, any of this, and their votes will count, or you can pick them out individually. Now, if you don't know how to spell something, because some of them have crazy names, just spell it how you think it sounds, and give me a brief description of what it is. Okay? Don't say to me it's the model on the 3rd row with the second, because I'm not going to, when I'm on the computer looking at the votes, I'm not going to, realise what one is. I will look at the votes on Saturday. Okay? Everything is prepped on this, or almost prepped, but I'll look at the votes on Saturday. If there's the 2 models that are not prepped, if they start racing ahead on votes, then I'll start prepping them up between now and now and Sunday. If they don't win whatever reason, then they're prepped ready to go. But if they do win, then again they're prepped. So I'm going to show you date card, and then show you what's up there for the vote. Right, so today we're looking at Azrael, the Supreme Grand Master of the Dark Angels. That's what I'm saying about the purity seal. See the writing on it. Absolutely beautiful. But anyway, he has movement 6 like a normal Space Marine. He has toughness 4, normal Space Marine. He has a 2+ armor save, so he's very good. He also has a 4+ invulnerable save. Now this is the old data sheet. Everything on here should be the same. But I just haven't bought Dark Angel 1 yet. Every time I go to buy it, it's not in stock, and when it is in stock, I don't have the money, which is nice. 6 wounds, leadership 6, and OC 1. Now his ranged weapons are Lion's Wrath, which is anti-infantry 4+. So when he's shooting at infantry, anything with the infantry keyword, yeah, he has infantry keyword himself, but when he's shooting anything with the infantry keyword, regardless of the strength of his weapon and their toughness, he's forced to wound them. He also has devastating wounds. What that means as well, that normally would mean when you're rolling to, when he's rolling to wound something, if he rolls a 6, that's a mortal wound. Yeah. But if he's shooting at infantry, the devastating wounds will take effect on a 4+. He has rapid fire 1. So his 20 points range on his weapon is 2 shots. If it's 12 inches, 12 inches or less, he gets an extra shot. He also has sustained hits 1, which I'll get into in a minute. He has 2 attacks, 2 shots with his weapon. He's 2s to hit, strength 8, so it's very, very strong. It's -3 AP. To give you an idea, a las cannon is -3. It's only 2 damage a shot though, but that's still quite tasty. He has the Swords of Secrets, which again, the camera focuses. It's devastating wounds. See, but those devastating wounds will take effects on a 6, not a 4+. Same from shooting this on a 4+ against infantry. 6 attacks with that, 2s to hit, strength 6, -4 AP. Doomsday Arc, I think, is -4 AP. Doomsday Cannon. So that's how tough that is. It's 2 damage piece. Now, onto the sustained hits. Why is this model as leading a unit? Weapons equipped by models in that unit have the sustained hits 1 ability. So when rolling to hit, any roll of a 6 gives an additional hit. Now, when he's leading a unit, okay, models in that unit, he's part of that unit when he's leading unit, so he gets that as well, which is quite tasty. So sustained hits 1, rapid fire 1, anti-infantry 4+, and dead wounds. That's actually very, very tasty. As Mark said to me earlier, if you run a lieutenant in there, he's going to get lethal hits as well, which is nice. Anyway, his masterful tactician. So the start of command phase is used on the battlefield. You gain an extra CP, so you can really farm CP. He has a lion's helm, which gives the unit he's leading a 4+ invulnerable save, which is tasty. And once per battle, at any time, that's been changed to in any phase, but any time, bearer can summon a Watcher of the Dark. When he does, until the end of the phase, models in the bearer's unit have the feel no pain 4+ ability against mortal wounds. That's very, very handy. Now, I usually favour him into a unit of Hellblasters, just because, you know, they're very, very tasty, especially with sustained hits 1. Very, very tasty. But anyway, if I have shown him before, I do apologise, but I don't think I have. I'm going to now show you what's up for voting this week. Right, so a few things have stayed in, a few things have been shuffled around, and more things added. We have Necron Overlord of Translocation Shroud. We have the Retributor Squad for the Sisters. We have Chaos Legionaries. We have the Barbagons. We have the Wraithblades. We have the Demon Prince of Nurgle. We have the Neophyte Hybrids for Genocide Cults. I think they're the only things I have left to do to paint for the Genocide Cults at the Shadowframe box. We have the Venom for the Drukhari. We have the Doomsday Stalker for the Necrons. We have Chaos Sorcerer of the Michael Slanesh. I say that because he has a big demon claw. We have Blade Guard Veterans. We have the Lich Guard, Genocide Cults. Sorry, Genocides for Tyranids or Genocide Cults. We have a Death Jester for the Eldari. We have this lovely big slug thing that I printed. It's actually fantastic. I love it. I run it as a Plague Beast. We have the Sicilian Sacrosancts, I think they're called. The sister models anyway, with the big axes and the shields. I have the Lictor, 10th edition Lictor. I have Sister of Silence. I have the special edition Burner Sergeant, what's his name? Furnos Marine Sergeant, with from the Combat Patrol magazine. Yeah, I'm going to make him as a Lieutenant with Combat Weapon. Jackals. We have the 8-bound. We have the Inner Circle Companions. And we have the Drukhari Scourges. Right, so there's not much has been taken out, but a few bits have been added. So check your post down below as always. If you have any questions for me, chuck on below as always, guys. Or you can go to Unique Wargaming Terrain Facebook page, because I haven't changed all that around yet. I do put my head in once in a while, but not too often. But you can go to there. There's a message button there. You can click on that and message me directly, as most of you do. Or you can check your comments, questions below as always. Guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, sorry, hit the subscribe button, because it costs you nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube shares this video with more and more people, which makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more, and it is amazing. Thanks for watching. Votes below, comments below, hit the buttons for me. Until next time, take it easy, guys.